So this does feel quite bizarre, I can't lie. This is where we had our puppy dog. Good morning, it's a beautiful day here. It's a autumnal day and we are going to go to Cambridge, aren't we, Jasmine?
We are.
We're fully loaded up, so come with us. First things first, we're going for a quick physiotherapy appointment. Hello.
Hello, how was it?
Yeah, it was all right. It was okay. It's all good. Let's go to Cambridge.
Good, let's go.
Let's go.
Guess how long it's going to take to get there?
Oh no.
2 hours 20.
Oh bloody hell. That's not too bad, is it?
No.
Yeah, we've got a problem with the M25, haven't we? So we've got to go around the other way.
No.
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 Is that longer?
It didn't give you an option.
Oh. Let's put that in that way and see. So a quick pit stop in McDonald's to get some coffee because the Doctor tunnel is pretty crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we decided we're going to go through London.
To avoid it.
Yeah, avoid it. We'll tell you why when we get in the car.
Yeah.
I don't think we told them that, did we? No. So there's a protest going on basically. So we're going to do that when we
Tell them we're getting car, yeah.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't going to go into the nitty-gritties. I'm not sure a reason why, but anyway,
Something with oil, I think.
we're going to go through central London, but we've got table booked for between 12 and 1 o'clock.
I think that'll be alright.
I can always contact them. Well, we've been blessed with an absolutely beautiful day here in Cambridge. We have arrived.
I should have got sunglasses out the car.
Oh, hang on. I'll
Sorry.
bleep the car. That's
Thank
all right.
you.
Yeah, there's somewhere. I was looking for sunglasses for a minute. My brain's not working too well today. There you go.
Thank you.
So there's a bit of a story about Cambridge, which is why we've come today. So Cambridge is somewhere that I used to live many years ago when I was 24 to 20. Actually, we lived here from when I was 22. Went away, came back again. Sunny, isn't it?
Really funny.
And we are in the middle of autumn here now. Oh yeah, I'll lock the car. That's a good idea. Middle of autumn now, so as you can see, the leaves are looking gorgeous on the trees. It's a lovely drive up, wasn't it?
Yeah, really.
So we're going to head down now to the River Cam, which is the river that runs through the middle of Cambridge, and this is where you can go and do some punting. And we're hoping it's still running. Oh, you're there. Yeah, hopefully. Look at these lovely little, gorgeous little cyclamens. Yeah, winter flowers. So what we're doing is we're parking there and walking down a little back road down towards the river and going to the pub where I used to live many moons ago, back in the 1990s. It'd be before you was born.
Wow.
So as you can see, the houses are really quaint and cute. There's so much history in Cambridge for the architecture, and not that I particularly know much about these things, but if you can get a punt and then get someone expert to punt you, because it's not very easy. Have you ever tried anything like that?
No, I think I've rowed a boat before. That's probably the closest I've been.
Yeah, no, it's difficult. Yeah, but you wait till you go over. So at the end of this road, this is called Pretoria Road, and you can park here for 2 hours and go across over there to a lovely pub on the river called the Fort St George. And in the winter time, Jasmine, it's got fireplaces, and in the summertime it has lots of fairs and things outside. So go over, park on Pretoria Road, go over the bridge, and well, we'll show you the bridge. There it is from this side of the river. Now these here are boat houses, as you can see. It's where they've got rowing boats where they practice their rowing, but that's it over there. So the window, see that window? Look on my phone, Jazz. That window there was the living room. Little tiny windows. These downstairs, that's where we're going to sit. And then upstairs, let me show you, that bit there was where the cellar was. Weird that it was upstairs, because hardly ever upstairs. I'll show you. Used to be something called a winch. Now these chairs and that, we never had that side, so people couldn't sit this side. That's a great idea. And that door that's open there, we used to have pictures the other side of that showing you there was a flood one time where the water came so far up that it went to there. But yeah, let's cross the river and have a look. Living here was an absolute delight, but you don't really realise until you look back. Unfortunately, the time in Cambridge was all work and no play, so I never really went out. Never really got the opportunity to have a look at the city.
Popping bottle champagnes all night, running up your mouth like it's all fine. She looking like a in a skirt tight.
So this does feel quite bizarre, I can't lie. This is where we had our puppy dog, our Cassie, our German Shepherd. Yeah, this is where we was when we first got her. It's just so strange to think of all the history that was here. And yeah,
Is
so
where the cows were?
yeah, the cows, I think they're still around, but just a lovely willow tree that we're underneath right now. Look at that. How gorgeous. And yeah, big piece of common ground called Midsummer Common. So it's lovely to go for a walk along the river by Midsummer Common. These are the cattle. Those are cattle grids, so it stops them escaping and going over the bridge into town. So yeah, so this is the pub. This is where we're going to sit. Very excited.
So we've known it.
Yeah, lovely. This is just so weird because we used to sit there and that table there was where we used to like roll all the knives and forks up. And because you think back in the day, people could smoke in pubs. So that used to be like the staff area. We'd all make our coffees and they'd sit there smoking and rolling up the stuff. It's funny, that's my last time, like, kind of half memory. Yeah. So, and this is the view out of the window. It's just, this floor's changed because this floor used to be raised up, so not that you're overly interested in that, but it's just lovely. It says Fort St George's, the oldest pub on the River Cam. The oldest pub on the River Cam. Yeah, it's 15th century, so very old. That piece of glass was in there all that time, etched. That door was never used. I just think it's still not ever used. We can see where the floor was higher up. How weird is that, right? So that is still there, but the flood water outside, it came up quite high. Amazing. So we're going to go and order now. Dinner. Look at this, gorgeous outside. See all the cranky walls. Now I have dreams, I don't know if it's nightmares about this staircase that goes to nowhere, but see all the cranky walls where it's like 15th century. Gorgeous. And this is what we used to call the snug. There used to be something called ring the ball, and so it's gone. Fireplace over there. We used to sit there with our puppy dog, and this was open once, but it's closed now. There was a payphone at the side, which is so funny. It's even funnier that I just paid by Apple Pay. It used to be cash only. So I've brought you into the loos, and it's the weirdest thing to think that I used to clean these toilets. And it was funny because in the summer months, it was so busy here that we had so many staff, and it was just hands off, it was just management. In the winter, nobody came, and we had just one member of staff, and then we used to clean the toilets. But they're new ones now, they're not the same. So unusually, as I said earlier on, that's the cellar up there, and so that comes out on that and comes down, and then they lower them down and hook them. I reckon they put the empty ones there. So did you have a nice lunch, Jazz?
Oh, it was lovely.
It's really nice, wasn't it? Yeah. This is very beautiful. That's where we used to sell takeaway beer from, over there. And yeah, river's there. It's gorgeous. So we're going to go off to Punt now, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a really nice outdoor area there you can sit. But we didn't sit there today. It's really autumnal day, but it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yes.
So now we're walking down the river towards the punting area, and there's a lot of houseboats. Some have seen better days, haven't they, Jasmine?
You could say that.
Yeah. But it's very clever. Yeah, solar panels, yeah. That bar over there looks definitely worth checking out. It's a nice roof terrace up on the top. So yeah, a lot of houseboats. Look at that, that literally looks like a house. Yeah, so this is the River Cam, as I said earlier. Apparently the punting is on, so we're very excited to go and find out about that.
Silent treatment in your cup, baby, we don't need to talk. Sorry if I'm making this hard.
So it looks as though there's something like a Boris bike here somewhere that's electric scooters, which is quite fun. At the minute, we haven't managed to get on a punt, although they're all sitting around doing nothing. They want to charge us too much money, don't they?
Yeah.
How much was it? £250?
Yeah.
Something crazy
Minimum.
like that.
I think someone else was like 300.
Yeah, so they're lost. But we'll have a look at a few of the nice buildings anyway,
Yeah.
which are gorgeous. Lovely architecture. So this is actually the city centre, Jazz. It's a very big city centre. There's enough pubs in Cambridge for every day of the year.
Should we live for a year and do that?
No, I didn't. I never went out. So yeah, very pretty. Look at this.
A little different.
Cambridge features really heavily in my book, and I've shared some of the writings to do with the people that we met while we was in Cambridge, and it's gone down a storm, so I can't wait to share it with you.
But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score. So I dream on to someday find that vintage love. I kept on looking, but everyone's such a bore. And out of a sudden, you came through the door. At the next table, your whiskey neat. The lights were dimmed as our eyes met, and you saw me. And forever, vintage stream.
Near us is way busier than we're not busy.
Oh, that's a cute Barbers. Look at that. Okay, so we're on, I think it's King Street. Now, I used to work here, came here to do my training with Green King way back in 1992, my God. And we just walked into a pub that was called the Cambridge Arms. It's not, well, can you remember what it's called? Something else. Stollen or something like that. And I can't believe how much it changed. I actually thought it was in the wrong place. Really bizarre. Anyway, so we're having a great time. We're going now to the Grafton Centre, which is a big shopping centre that I remember. Can't remember if I ever bought anything there. Didn't really come out, but we're going to go and have a little look. And yeah, so there's loads of like little artisan type shops in Cambridge. If you like that sort of thing, you are in for a treat. And I still can't believe this weather. Obviously we didn't take a punt out. I'm not going to do that. They're lost, otherwise they'd have been on YouTube. We did tell them. No, it wasn't bartering today, was they? So we've come to sit and get a drink in Bella Italia. Absolutely exhausted, aren't we, Jazz?
Yeah.
But yeah, we're probably not going to eat here. We don't feel like we really need to eat. And then we're just deciding what's next, because we're going to St Neots for a dance this evening. I just bought a couple of dresses actually for dancing. But yeah, so we need a bit of a rest before we walk back to the car, Midsummer Common, and then back to the car. So yeah, just gonna just chill for a bit, aren't we?
Yeah.
I must say as well, we're in the Grafton Centre, which is just outside of the city centre, and the vibe was very different suddenly, wasn't it, Jazz?
Yeah.
Very different vibe. Not quite like it is in the city. So we're walking through the Midsummer Common Community Orchard. So we're going to guess that if there's any apples on these trees, you can have them. Anyway, down this way is the river. So we're going to head down there, walk along the river back to the car. How's it been?
It's been lovely, thank you.
Gorgeous, isn't it? It's been very emotional. But anyway, so we're going off to St Neots now for a dance, but we will show you this on the way back because it's going to be so pretty. And look at this sky. Gorgeous sky. So beautiful. Wow. Don't be Mr. Burger Man. Okay, so if I remember rightly, Oh, it did show me on the map that there's stairs here. A piece of common land, I think, used to be where you could put your cows and sheep and things out to graze. And well, I can't see any cows here now. I think they're only here in the summer. But they used to eat all the flowers on the baskets. Bane of my life. And as you can see, it's very popular. Well, you may not be able to see. You'll see in a minute. It's very popular with runners and people riding their bikes and such like. It's just a beautiful evening, isn't it? Just lovely. Look at those apartments up there, overlooking the river. Absolutely stunning. So back in the day, this would have been the time of the day where we was starting to think about getting ready for our evening service. And it's just a shame that we missed so much hive of activity that went on the common, where the rowers were out practicing and the people were running and there were cyclists driving by. We've come to this incredible place that I'm really loving. Jasmine's got some dessert, which looks yummy. A cup of tea. And I've got this gluten-free chicken breast thing with some slaw. The camera doesn't do it justice. Sweet potato fries, yeah, I have already got them. And it's just such a nice vibe in here. Loving it. And this is just outside. This is near St Neots, and it's called Ferro Lounge? F-E-R-R-O.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, amazing place. I'm forever grateful for memories, and I don't believe in living by regrets.
You probably think I'm hurting.